So before I can get into how I made the move, I first have to tell you how I made the move. Like the literal part? Yeah. Okay, so in 2017, I started planning for the future. And when I say future, I mean moving out of my dad's house before the age of 23. By the time I started planning, I was 19 going on 20. I started buying pots and pans for a future kitchen. I started learning how to cook my own food. I got a job in 2016, so I had already stopped relying on my dad for money. I made my first video diary in 2016, and from there, I tried to document parts of my life. It is Tuesday, September 13th. It's February 2nd, 2017. April 6th, 2017. It is Thursday, December 7th, May 1st, 2018. I'm 21 years old. The gap after May was when I began to think more about my living situation. I love my dad, but...
Luisita, ¿dónde fregados está que no contestas? Luisita, what's going on? Luisita, ¿dónde estás? Luisita, ¿dónde estás? ¿Con quién te fuiste? Vente para la casa, what's going on? Luisita, what's going on? Come get an answer. Come get at home.
My dad's a traditional Mexican man, and if you know anything about Mexican culture, then you know you'll always be a kid to your parents. And not in the cute way either. More like in the you better be home by 10 o'clock tonight or vas a ver pendeja kind of way. He and I didn't agree on a lot of things. He didn't believe girls should be kissing girls or boys should be kissing boys or that it was possible to genuinely like both genders. Meaning, he didn't agree with who I was. He even told me it broke his heart. It was hard. I didn't feel like I could be me, at least not without feeling guilty first. My thoughts just kept resurfacing to the same thing I told myself back in March, which was,
I have to get out of here.
And so one day I did. I went out drinking one night with friends, had a good time, ended up coming back home at 4 a.m. My dad got mad, we argued, he made a comment on my sexuality, and then he basically gave me an ultimatum. I could either stay with him and live by his rules, or I could fuck off. So of course, I chose to fuck off. On June 14th, I packed all my shit and rented out a storage unit. I had one of my friends help me move all my things, thank you Elizabeth. I told one of my aunts about my situation, who told my other aunt about my situation since they lived together, and they let me spend the night with them. And the next 3 months. Nobody on social media knew exactly what was happening. I kept everything surface level because I was really hurting on the inside. A lot of tough shit happened within those 3 months, and I broke down.
I've never felt more alone.
You have to understand that it's okay to hurt. It's okay to be vulnerable. But it is not okay to feel sorry for yourself. I stopped feeling sorry for myself and hustled my ass off with emails and texts and phone calls looking for somewhere to live. And after several hits and misses, someone got back to me. Okay, now we can talk about the move. I told Peter, aka Peter Anthony Red, I was going for chill vibes, and he was like, okay, lit, yes, be yes, queen. I'm just kidding, he would never say that. And he sent me what would end up being the instrumental for the move. Originally, I wanted the music video to be some cutesy webcam shit, so I spent some days recording clips on my laptop and tried piecing them together, but I wasn't really feeling that idea once I saw it come to life. I didn't want it to be some complicated task, so I hit up my friend Alejandra and I was like, do you want to help me film a music video with my camcorder? And she was like, yeah. So I was like, cool. I went through my wardrobe and decided to wear some overalls and a white shirt and then headed out with Alejandra to look for locations to shoot. I wanted to put this video out into the world for myself. It was important to me that I capture that moment in my life. There was no greater plan with the song. It wasn't written for a project. It wasn't meant to be more than it was. But one day one of my friends hit me up telling me the move was on the front page of Reddit's Listen to This section. The views spiked and I got a ton of new support from it, which was way more than I expected out of the song. But I was happy that people could relate. So, what I'm saying is, I'm writing about my life now. That's it. Fuck with the camp.